The ocean sparkled almost mockingly as Chad, the influencer, adjusted his designer sunglasses. Below Captain Gill, a fisherman whose face looked like a roadmap of hard-won battles against the sea, cast his line with the practiced ease of a Zen master.
"Catching anything, old-timer?"
Chad chirped, already angling for content. Captain Gill grunted, never taking his eye off the water.
"Patience, young blood. That is something you cannot buy with likes."
Suddenly, a gull squawked overhead, dropping a half-eaten sandwich alarmingly close to Captain Gill's bait box. Chad, ever the opportunist, saw a different kind of opportunity.
"I could totally improve this fishing game,"
he declared. Captain Gill raised a skeptical eyebrow.
"Oh yeah? And how is a social media guru gonna outfish a man who has been doing this since before you were born?"
Chad simply smirked, pulling up a fishing hacks video on his phone. Armed with influencer-approved tips and a rented fishing rod, Chad swaggered to a different part of the cliff.
"Time to dominate the angling game,"
he announced to his phone. Hours passed. Chad's pronouncements turned to grumbles, then to whimpers. A holographic lure remained stubbornly fish-free, while Captain Gill steadily hauled in fish after fish, rarely glancing at Chad. Desperation clawing at his carefully curated facade, Chad decided to try something radical. He had learned about method acting once. Time to become one with the sea. With the running leap and a triumphant shout of "Ocean Man," Chad flung himself into the water. He resurfaced sputtering, immediately regretting every life choice that led to this moment. The water was cold, shockingly so, and the currents were stronger than any filter he would ever use. Chad flailed wildly, his phone slipping from his grasp and sinking into the abyss. Captain Gill, despite his better judgment, sighed.
"Idiot,"
he muttered, before expertly maneuvering his small boat towards the floundering influencer. Hauling Chad into the boat, Captain Gill grumbled.
"Next time, try staying in your lane. The ocean does not care about your followers."
Back on the cliff, wrapped in a scratchy blanket, Chad shivered, his ego bruised worse than his pride. He watched Captain Gill resume fishing with effortless grace.
"But the algorithm,"
Chad mumbled, still clinging to the remnants of his online persona. Captain Gill simply pointed to the horizon as the sun dipped below the waves, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple. Chad finally began to understand. Some things cannot be measured in likes. Days later, Chad started a new vlog series, Adventures in Humility. It was surprisingly popular, but he still secretly wished he had his phone back. Captain Gill, meanwhile, remained blissfully unaware of Chad's internet redemption. He was too busy fishing, content in his quiet corner of the world. One day, Chad returned to the cliff, not with a camera, but with a simple fishing rod. He sat a respectful distance from Captain Gill.
"Mind if I learn?"
Chad asked, his voice lacking its usual bombast. Captain Gill shrugged.
"The sea teaches those who listen."
And so, Chad began his apprenticeship, learning the ancient art of patience, the subtle language of the sea, and the value of simply being present. He still posted occasionally, but his content shifted. No more staged perfection, just genuine moments of quiet connection with nature. His followers noticed, and something unexpected happened. They started to connect with the real Chad, not the carefully crafted image. One evening, as they packed up their gear, Captain Gill chuckled.
"Turns out even a digital native can learn a thing or two from an analog fossil."
Chad grinned.
"And maybe, just maybe, even an analog fossil can learn a thing or two about reaching a wider audience."
The sea, indifferent to likes and followers, continued to roll on, a timeless reminder that true connection starts with knowing your depths.